Welcome to the full gameplay walkthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'll be linking every episode in the playlist in the description below. It's going to be over 30 hours of fully edited content and sponsored by PlayOn UK. After putting over 100 hours into the game, I can tell you that this is a cinematic masterpiece with emotional ups and downs all the way along the adventure. But first, I do need your help because Warhorse Studios are my favorite developer. I was there since their Kickstarter campaign, and I've watched them grow since. They have such a dedicated passion for making great games. And if you want to help support them and push this video out into the YouTube algorithm, please, all you need to do is give the video a like. And if you want to do something extra, just leave a comment below saying, I'm feeling quite hungry for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And if you yourself love what you see, make sure you grab the game from the link below in the description. Today we're going to be starting out with the prologue, and that is the only linear part of the game before you reach the open world. So you'll see a lot more open world content in tomorrow's video, which will be linked in the playlist below. Let's begin. At the beginning of the 15th century, the Kingdom of Bohemia is ravaged by war. King Wenceslas IV is taken captive by rebellious nobles, and his brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Lacking a ruler, the land descends into chaos. Only a handful of loyalists stand by the rightful king. Die out with a siege battle. Doesn't look like it's going well for us.
Keep firing! Don't stop!
Oh, the medieval guns.
We need more arrows! I need help here, damn it! You grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out!
Oh! She dived right into where the arrow was going to land. It's Father Godwin from Kingdom Come Deliverance 1.
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
I thought that was Henry for a second.
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands. With booze. Get ready! Prepare to shoot! Position!
Dude, the trebuchet is so cool. Imagine how terrifying that would be.
Take cover!
He died from shock.
Now!
Dude, this is a sick start to the game. In a siege battle. We can already see shield walls. Probably shut that gate though.
Rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
We know Hans is terrible at archery, so cheers, mate. Godwin's a senile old man now. He looks so lost. Oh, look at that. Okay, someone closed it, thank God.
Over here! Get up there quick!
Oh.
You have to repel them!
Alright, I'm going. I'll do what you tell me to do. You need some men who can shoot on these walls. Oh, hello there. Get wrecked. Oh, sick. You can actually push the siege ladders off as well. Oh, and you lean over the wall when you aim your crossbow. Dude, it takes no skill to aim this compared to the bow. And the trajectory is like firing a crossbow in real life. Like, check this out. You see, it fires like a little bit above when you fire it. So you have to aim it like a bit below your target like this. Get wrecked. Let's get this guy over here. You see, if I aim from the back here, I can actually use the battlements as cover. Oh, I fired too high there. So you have to put the cursor a bit below them. And then boom, right in the kneecap. Get wrecked, son. Oh my god, there's a whole army outside here. Here they come.
You're not up to it.
Let's get this guy. Oh, we missed him. Missed his kneecap. Right, defend the gates. Let's reload.
Godwin, get over here with that.
Take them down, brothers. Get wrecked. Dude, look at this. They're all breaking in. This is sick. I'm reloading. Oh no, hit the portcullis. Oh dear. Oh, there we go. I got one in the chest. Nice. Oh, that was fantastic.
Ready for another attack! This won't stop them! That's it! Godwin, draw your sword and follow me!
So you can actually swap weapon at the bottom here. Brother, I am going into battle. Give me your greatest potions. Quickly, brother. Ascend the staircase. Ooh, look at the lighting. Honestly, the game looks fantastic. The lighting and textures have definitely been improved over the first game from what I've played so far. Oh, dude, get wrecked. I love... Oh, let's see if we can do a block here. Left trigger to block. Oh, and then parry. Yes, nice. Do a combo. How many combo? And above. Oh, getting hit by this guy. Wait, you're on my side. Who was hitting me then? Must have been someone else. We can actually loot their weapons. You can see they've got strength, damage, weight, and the actual value. Let's go for an overhead attack. Damn. Destroyed him. Are they going to keep coming over the ladder? Here comes another one. We can knock it down. We can also swap weapons at the bottom here. We can go to this. I don't even know what this is called, but it's like a pole arm. We can actually equip pole arms now. So let's see if we can attack this guy. All right, now if we hold down A, we can use the pole arm to push down the ladder. See, that is an awesome mechanic. I love that. That dude's using a farmer's pitchfork. And they're dropping rocks over the side. Dude, this is next level siege. Oh, man. It looks like we're getting butchers, though. That's hands.
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
It's just flesh wound.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, that. Jesus.
Fortune favors the bold in Latin.
I'm supposed to deliver a message to Trosky. And the most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Almost dies from that second arrow there. I've just missed a good story in video games. I don't think I'm going to be disappointed by this. It looks like we're about to die. It doesn't look like the siege is going well. And where's Henry? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Drop a like on the video, guys. Support the developers. I really want to see this do well. this game, I think it's going to be next level. I think this is going to set a new standard in the gaming industry. Drop a like, leave a comment, help the YouTube algorithm. Let's push this out to people who don't know about the best medieval game out there. Several weeks earlier. So this is after the end of Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. We're on the way to Trosky Castle to deliver a letter. It will probably explain that in the story, but just so you know.
Dentes fortuna juvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Is that Pebbles?
Anyway, this Auden, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergow and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trosky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir, Trosky.
Henry's quite hungry for some ramen. So this is the first map we get to explore. Only the first part of the game. And look how goddamn beautiful that looks.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergow must be made of money.
This castle has just been finished, by the way, when this game is based. So this is like one of the few times you'll ever experience a modern medieval castle with this time period, which is pretty epic. Some of it's still standing today as well, so you can actually visit all these locations in real life.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Oh look, I can agree or disagree. I know I'm gonna go agree.
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Disagree.
Why? He must trust you not to botch it up. Otherwise, he wouldn't send you as his envoy.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
Hell yeah. I mean, this live cutscene is really cool, by the way.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trosky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
This guy's got some sick assassin armor on, though. The dude in black.
Sir.
Hello. Who's this?
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. You're wearing von Bergow's colours. They're from Trosky.
Henry's gagging for a fight.
Don't let them get away!
Besides, you wouldn't stand a chance against them.
Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders. Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Bergow from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Say something, Hans. Anything. Oh, we
We're
get
not
to step in.
enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
So obviously if you did play Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, you would have formed your Henry through being charismatic, specializing in combat, and so on. And this is the part of the game where you basically get to choose what Henry's skills look like at the start to give you a bit of an edge depending on how you want to roleplay. And you can obviously level up all of the skills to max level as you play the game anyway, so don't worry too much about these early choices. But as you can see here, we have a different playstyle option. We can be a soldier and start off with better combat skills. We can be an advisor who has better speech skills and is more diplomatic. Or we can be a scout, which means we get a boost to being silent and stealthy. I think we're going to go for the rough and ready soldier because, as you know, I like to play this game like an absolute baron.
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguard. My job is to defend him with my life.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trosky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Now, the persuasion system in Kingdom Come 2 has been updated. So obviously you have your speech skill, which is like solving things peacefully, but then you have the opposite of that, which is coercion. So that's like using lies and manipulating people. Then you have charisma, which allows you to use your noble position to get what you want, or you have domination, which makes the other person feel inferior to you. Might, which is you being a hero and a protector and being like, I'm here to save the day. And then you have the opposite, which is dread, and people are just terrified of you. And if, for example, your character's covered in blood, that's going to boost some of your scary stats, making you more terrifying. But also, unlike most roleplay games, in this game you actually have to use logic as well. Because persuasion still requires that the other side believes what you're saying. You can't just say nonsense to them with a high skill and they'll believe it because you have a high skill. It still needs to make sense. But persuasion is not about picking the highest number, it's about who you're talking to. What you look like, what your reputation is with that particular faction as well, because now they have reputation on each faction. For example, threatening a bunch of thugs with violence is normally pointless because they're violent people, just like claiming to be a nobleman with a straw sticking out of your boot. So what would make sense in this situation? Well, because we're both soldiers, I could say, hey, I can help you out with these bandits.
We want to negotiate an alliance, and we can help you with those bandits. Together, we'll put them in their place as a sign of goodwill. And then you'll escort us to Trosky, and everything will be explained. You'll see.
Judging by the looks of you, your help might well come in handy. All right.
Ah, great, so he's agreed. Stand down, boys. Put your crossbows away.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall, and Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trosky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Oh, he seemed nice enough. Interestingly, when I watched the IGN resolution, it was different. He had different conversation options.
Hold up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
The mocap and acting is great so far. Just like the little idiosyncrasies, like Henry sighing and then shaking his head.
Come on,
just like
fellas.
those little details
Camp
make it
here on the
seem
bank.
super realistic.
At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Oh, this is the map. I love the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has the best map styles. So this is only the first map, goes all the way to the bottom here. So this is only the first map in scale. As you can see, it's absolutely massive. And we're right next to this lake in a tiny little area. You can see how big the lake is by comparison. Where is my dog? She's just barking at him. You all right, mate?
Henry! Hey! Call off that mutt of yours!
No, I will just leave him barking here.
Hey, call off that dog and then we can talk.
Press hold Y to call Mutt.
Come here! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
You got any food for my dog?
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look,
Good boy.
Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Well, we'll get food at Trosky. I'll bring you something from the noble's feast. Wouldn't want Mutt to bite you, would I? We'll lose reputation for that, I think.
Hey, Oates. Didn't you notice the way Mutt was looking at you? You're lucky I called him off. But I might not be on time next time. So it would be better if you got on his right side. So give him that sausage, eh?
So that's your way, is it? Suit yourself then. Take the damn sausage since it's so important to you. But I'll remember what kind of fuller you are.
Reputation lost. They really tried to teach us a lesson with that dialogue, didn't they? Do you know why we're going to Trosky?
Do you know why we're going to Trosky?
For some big political parley.
Yeah, of course. I'm just wondering if you know what's in that message we're carrying.
Not really, but I reckon our lords want to sound out von Bergow. Bear in mind the times we're living in. King Wenceslas under lock and key in Vienna, and his brother Sigismund meanwhile shamelessly plundering Bohemia. We need to know who's going to stand on our side if things get even worse. And the royal chamberlain, von Bergow, has the land reserves under his thumb. So he's a big player.
I used to live in Vienna, actually, when KCD1 came out several years ago. Do you think we'll succeed?
To tell the truth, I'm starting to get a bit anxious about what to expect tomorrow. Do you think our big mission will be successful?
Nothing to worry about. We'll get to Trosky, Sir Hans and von Bergow will parley, and then we'll ride back. Done.
You're a bit sure of yourself, eh?
Well, this ain't my first time delivering a message. Everything will go according to plan. Don't you worry.
Maybe we can make peace.
We might even discuss how to make peace with Sigismund.
Peace? I don't know. Sigismund is winning and he won't want to parley for peace. But I hope there's some chance of a truce, at least an armistice. The main thing is that it don't get no worse. Hacking up Cumins is one thing, but if it comes to Czechs fighting against Czechs, that'd be nasty.
Civil War. Do you know these parts, then?
Do you know these parts?
A little. It's all rocks and woods. Lovely to look at, but shit for hunting in. If you don't watch your step, you could easily fall down some fissure.
So you've been in Trosky before?
Not Trosky itself. Once I just passed through here with Sir Hanush's escort.
Ah, I expect that's why he sent you with us.
No doubt, but also because I'm not as rash as you youngsters. And besides, as the cook, I make sure you lot don't gobble up all the supplies at once.
Yeah, I can see why he sent him with us indeed. Who's this? Nicholas of Rete. Do you take good care of the horses?
And you take good care of our horses?
It's like an accusation.
Can't say they're exactly whinnying with joy.
Don't make fun of me, eh? Whenever they need anything, I take care of it for you. The only thing that bothers me is them cliffs and rocky paths. I hope none of the horses breaks a leg.
Alright then, horseman. Press LB. Oh, you lock onto him. Behavior.
Stay.
I can tell him to track.
Search.
Oh, I can choose an item to stiff, though we can't actually find anything right now.
Here you go.
Let's go ahead and feed him a smoked sausage. There you go, right in front of the cook. You go ahead and eat that, you good boy. Meanwhile, I'm going to take an apple for myself. And what's this? Some cheap wine? Don't mind if I do. Which gives us 10% alcohol. Go ahead and drink that right up. Oh yeah, it's boosted some of my stats. Only positive effects, of course.
Come
Oh,
on,
look.
Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win, 'cause you always lose.
Ha ha. Very droll.
Alright, I'll roll with you. I just found a weighted dice in that chest there. Let's play.
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure thing, Henry. How's about a little wager to spice it up?
What do you want to
Maximum
wager?
bear.
Look, if you lose, how about you pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trosky?
And if I win?
Well, I've got this silver ring here I won from Oates yesterday. I'll wager that.
I'm going to
Fair
keep
to
it.
me. All right, it's a deal.
That ring is mine. I'm definitely not going to give it back to him if I win. Oh, so this is Farkle. The basic rules of the game. Below are all the dice combinations. My goodness. All right, I'm going to use my weighted dice.
I
Confirm.
hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
More like Lady Cheetah. So we're just going to score one dice and then continue and roll again, because we've still got a high chance of getting a good score on this next roll, especially with the weighted dice in there. And if we get these 3 5s, that's 500. So let's score and
not
continue.
afraid of
Just
anything.
risk it all. Oh, the weighted dice hasn't done well, so we've lost all our points. Look, he's got a weighted dice as well. And
That's
he just
enough for
scored
me.
200.
Your turn.
You can actually get accused of cheating in this game as well. Now, I assume you guys don't want to watch me play Farkle, so I'm going to skip through this. Let's try
If I
again.
was you, I'd take it.
No. Oh, is that 3 1s? Dude, we've done it. That's 1,000 points. And that's enough to win, so let's just accept that. Win the game.
Damn your eyes. You played well.
It helps with weighted dice.
What's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
So we've got his ring.
Hey,
Fantastic.
Conrad, one little game, eh?
Leave me alone. I know you only too well.
Henry, better not keep Sir Hans waiting.
You can ask him where the table's from.
Where did you get the table from?
From that cave behind me. It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's better than playing on the ground.
You're a smart man. Do you know this domain?
Have you ever been in these parts before?
No, but I know there's a village called Trosky at the foot of the castle, and there's a tavern there. Me and Conrad will go there and fatten our purses nicely on the locals. I got the dice ready for it. If Sir Hans gives us a bit of free time, like, I must remind him.
All right.
Henry, better not keep Sir Hans waiting.
Let's go and speak to Hans, and then we'll...
Henry, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I dealt with it.
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
Good old
Henry.
Henry.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologised to us. If Hannah had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well,
I don't think so.
I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or shall we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armour on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Damn, let's go. Let's go beat Sir Hans in combat once again. Open up your inventory and equip your training sword. And by the way, we can change outfits. There's 3 different outfits. So you probably have like a warrior outfit, a stealth outfit, like a merchant or selling nobility outfit. So much easier way of... Before I can put my helmet on, I need to put a padded coif underneath. Otherwise that helmet's really going to hurt when I get hit in the head without a pillow underneath it, essentially. So you can see all these armor bits over here on the right are layered. So you have your gambeson, then you have your chainmail on top there. So all your armor works in layers, which is a pretty cool and unique system. Just realistic. Press B to jump. Okay. Should we start?
So, should we start?
Ready?
Ready? Oh!
Let's start.
Come on then.
Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead.
Let's
get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead.
Die. Die.
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
So Kingdom Come Deliverance's 2 combat system is a lot easier to get into compared to the first game. They've got 1 less attack reticle. Now if we attack from the bottom, it's a stab attack. And then you just have right, left, and top attacks. And we can change direction of the attacks as we're going to kind of do like a sequence of chain attacks.
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Come on,
now save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
Wants me to hold down block right now. So we just hold down block and we're going to lose stamina as he attacks us. The better way is to parry attacks, but here we go.
Good.
Let's just block everything.
That's the way.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
So, there we go. Perfect block. When that shield appears, we can land that block. But you have to hit it
blocking too soon.
as soon as it appears. And then there's a little blue parry option after it.
But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready.
The combat tutorial is just a lot better than the first game as well.
The block. You have to block first.
Okay, let's concentrate. Attack me, fool. Block. And then attack immediately after. And that's how we get our parry attack.
Good,
Once you get in the rhythm, pretty damn easy to pull off, to be honest.
Well, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
You can also do a feint attack where you immediately swap and then attack, and it doesn't give your opponent time to block. Obviously, Hans is just showing us here, and we can just wail on his left-hand side.
All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up.
Yes.
How about 100 groschen?
Double it. Oh, hold down RB to reply. I'll wager more if you like.
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200. On guard.
Oh. Okay, come on then. Oh god. Oh god, he's got better since the first game, guys. Block, riposte. Block, riposte. He's getting tired though. We want to go back a bit here so we're not completely out of stamina. Just put a bit of distance. We can also dodge as well, but I've not actually tried how you do that yet. We want to keep a bit of stamina in our reserve. Oh, should have blocked that. Oh, you see, he did a combo there. That was pretty impressive. Oh, I can shout to him during the fight. Battle cry.
Piece of shit!
While I'm low on stamina. If you pre-attack before he attacks, you can actually hit him pretty well. As soon as you hit that parry, you want to reply with the riposte, and then he won't be able to block it. That seems to be pretty key. Boom, we've leveled up in our sword fighting as well. Come on, Hans. He looks like he's getting tired. Oh, thought I was going to label him twice in a row there. Come on then, boy. What you got, boy? Oh, we are in a clinch, but he is stronger. See if we can... Yes, we won the clinch. Boom. Another clinch. It seems if you press right trigger in the clinch, then you actually are able to win the clinch. Like, it seems to give you more of a chance. Oh, that was some beautiful sword play. I just got to get my stamina back, though. Oh, we leveled up to level 16 while playing sword fighting and just chilling out here.
You won, but I held my own. I yield! Enough!
Easy. 200 groschen.
Fuck's sake, you're unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trosky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Now where's my sausage?
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I won in Ratai too. Oh, you can say you lost as well. How did we actually... Now, we actually did beat him. You guys saw on the playthrough.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training.
Because you suck.
I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
I had to drag you out. Okay, so this is another choice we get to make. which increases some of our skills depending on that choice. Do I want to boost my strength, my agility, vitality, or my speech skill? So I cleared things up with the husband.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot...
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Thank God, I forgot her name myself.
She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Creepy dude with a mustache there. She's my sweetheart. So I think depending what decision you make here actually affects your relationship with Teresa, because she's in Kingdom Come Deliverance too. Brave.
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Scallis after it was razed to bury my parents, and a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Mark caught a scent. Okay, so we get some other skills we can boost here. Houndmaster. I was with you the whole time. Stealth. I actually really like that option. I was looking for some shelter. Survival. I needed a bit of peace and quiet, which is scholarship. Now it's quite easy to boost your scholarship. You just read books. Survival, hunting, stealth, just sneaking around, and Houndmaster also pretty easy to boost too. I'm actually going to go for the stealth option. I was with you the whole time. Curious what the response is.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh,
Stealth
yeah?
100.
Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
Just
And what
standing.
about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Bergow hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Bergow?
Stay silent? Or we can fill him in that he's an important nobleman. This is a time decision, by the way. I'm sure that's going to come up later.
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Bergow is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the royal chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists
burn.
on having the finest swords. And that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
We can rob him.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is a wonderful weapon that boosts our sword skill, or we can say I prefer maces, heavy weapons, which we'll definitely be using some of. I can manage even without a weapon, which boosts our unarmed skill, or I prefer shooting, which boosts our marksmanship skill. Now, I actually do want to use archery a bit more in this game, and it's harder to train because you need to use arrows and actually hit your target. Unarmed is pretty easy to train because you can do brawls and stuff. And, you know, sword and weapons, same story there. We can train that, so I'm going to go for marksmanship.
If I had to choose, I'd take a bow. After all, why not seize the opportunity to take down your foe before he gets near to you? Of course, the bow takes training too. Not everyone can hit their target at 50 paces.
Neither can I.
And you can shoot something for your supper, like that first time we went hunting. The first time you ever held a bow. I'm surprised you didn't say a sword. since you never stop going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
I hope we do.
So Radzig ain't dead, though.
Enough. Otherwise, we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trosky tomorrow in this state.
A smelly boy. Time to strip off.
Let's go and strip, Henry.
Come on,
Fellas,
Henry.
come and
Let's
help
go
us get out of
strip.
this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Hey, Oates knows it's the perfect spot for an ambush. Look at him.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little.
Trying to get the chainmail off. It's so heavy.
Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds. Oh.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a
Probably.
good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
It's the male waggle trying to get it off. Oh yes, we get some peak.
That's a view fit for a king.
Is that a duck? Or a swan?
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Can't swim, can he?
Come on.
You couldn't swim in the first game. You literally couldn't go into water.
Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females!
My favourite.
Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Henry's like,
Hans!
feeling quite hungry. Don't pretend you don't want it, Henry. It's been many a day on the road.
Head
Oh.
down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
Why don't I just walk up there? Or just sprint ahead? I can crouch. Crouch by pressing R. No. I'm just gonna walk ahead. Hans is just sitting there in the reeds. I can hear the women. I'm feeling quite hungry. Hello there. I've come to say hello. It's me, Henry, from
Holy Mother of
Scouts.
God!
Jesus Christ be praised. It's just me, Henry, from Scouts. Come back. She's leading me to the other women. Alright, we've got to sneak, boys. This time we'll try the proper stealth mission, because I need to level up my stealth skill.
Hear that singing? They must be close.
I can smell them, Hans. I haven't seen a woman in 3 days.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
This isn't very 2024, Hans, but let's get closer. Oh, Hans, I've spotted her. From behind. Please, get her.
One of them's doing laundry.
Oh no.
Closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way.
Can we assassinate her?
Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
But we could throw a stone behind her and then pounce. Make it.
All right. What was that?
What's that?
What is this, eh?
Go and look over there. What's that, eh? What's that? Go over there. What's that? I tried to throw a stone at him and it failed. And here, beautiful angels, Hans. Beautiful angels, come on. We've got rid of the ugly one. Let's go and find the beautiful ones. What are they singing? Are they nuns?
We'll go even closer, but careful.
Careful now.
Yay!
I threw a rock at them. Look how happy he is. He's the happiest man I've ever seen in my life. Now we reap the rewards.
Damn, Henry. I told you to... Oh, fucking God, you're a...
There is a battle. Oh my God.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
His stew wasn't that bad. Got his sausage though. Dude, they slaughtered him. Is that Toff?
A letter.
It's Van Toff. He's still got my father's sword.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
How's my fair maiden? He's eating her.
Hey!
No!
What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them! Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Swim!
Catch them! Enough, I said! What the fuck? She's mine!
Damn, get wrecked, son. Who's this mysterious knight?
What are you gaping at? Shoot!
Shoot her.
Don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Swim!
When did you learn to swim?
Looks like he's drowning. Oh!
Fucking armor! Come on!
Cut them off on the other side! Off his horses, quick!
Brother, I am pinned.
Oh, Mutt.
Oh, he's a good boy.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call...
Oh, damn.
Shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah, fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage.
It's just a flesh wound. It'll be fine.
I'd lead the way.
I'm a moist boy. Covered in blood. He's still thinking about that damsel in distress. My god, it took us a day to cross the river. But that is Istvan Toth. God damn.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Swim back and assassinate him, I reckon. Take that little, the arrow. Stab him with it. Into the woods we go, two naked men together. You are a wanted man. Oh my god.
Get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trosky?
Quite a walk, I imagine. Oh look, we're almost dead. This is why you don't strip off butt naked and jump in a lake.
Oh! In front of us. Down.
I didn't know where he was. Sneak 100, he disappeared.
Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right? Around. You two, go up there.
Use your head.
Get a move on.
Careful. Stick behind me.
You watch this side of the rocks.
I will lead the way. I have level 16 stealth. Never fear. There is a man just to your hands. Be careful.
Careful. Stick behind me.
Brother, stop trying to claim the glory. It's safe now. Go. I am the leader. I am the captain now. What are they saying?
Maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing.
This is awesome.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead. Quietly. Use your head. Careful.
Just follow me, Hans. It's fine, honestly. We have nothing to worry about. We can't even see them from here. Getting over this log. Oh my god! Run away!
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
He can't. What? They couldn't see us, Hans. We were fine. Why did you run past him? I was literally invisible with my master stealth skills. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's right behind us. Oh, God.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. For my liege lord, I did my service as a bodyguard. Oh, look, can you see Hans? He's coming over here. But the two dudes are coming down the hill now. Oh, no. Here he comes. Hans, stop running. Where are you going?
Oh, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
Oh, no, he got caught again.
Hurry.
I want to throw a rock at him.
Run around. We'll catch them at the top.
Where are we going to go, Hans? You okay? Oh.
What now?
Oh, they're down there.
Shit! Take cover!
Run ahead of them!
Oh my god, there's an archer up there. Dude, I'm like 1 hour away from death here.
Now.
Dude, I have no stamina. Can you slow down, please? Slow down there. Where's he going? Come back here. He's not very fit, is he, Sir Hans?
Hey, get over here! Damn it, they're everywhere!
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Oh dear. Okay, well. Let's check this way and see what happens. I don't even know if this was the path he suggested.
There's a path, but through fissures. Well, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I turn in.
Where does this go? Oh, is there someone up ahead? I can see some light. Hello there. Hello?
Where are they? I don't know.
There's a rock. What was that? Run away!
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Run away! Ah. Okay, where was Hans? I'm genuinely lost.
Where is he?
I don't know where he was. We may have a slight problem. Where's he gone? Oh, there's another dude up there. Oh, look, there's a dead deer. What the hell? Why is there a dead deer
Like a way out. Hans!
Oh, I found a way out. Oh, there he is.
Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
We're going down there. Oh, boy. It'll be painful on my back. Oh, Jesus Christ and Christ. That was some fast reaction there. Oh, now you're dead.
You're a dead man!
Watch me perfect block this. Oh! Boom! Get wrecked, son. Come on, then. Die. I'm like one hit away from death there. And I have no stamina. But I will be able to defeat it easily. Oh, you can dodge. Okay, so it's B to dodge. We can dodge behind him. Oh, we're in a clinch. Let's try dodge. Oh, the dodging is so good. You're so quick with no armor. I died. Dude, there's no way he got me. There's no way. I was beating him up. Oh, yes. Hero doggo. Oh! No, Henry! I heard a splash. Probably a good sign.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started.
It's our father.
I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
I died? Maybe? Oh my god, we're dead. What the heck? We've gone into the afterlife where we left our parents.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
My dad appears to be like, I told you so.
Ah. Now, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where'd you get those clothes? Oh, he stripped him naked.
Where am I? Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk.
Jeez.
And that fella landed with you. I mean, it broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
Nice.
What are you wearing? Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. I mean, if you're capable of running at all.
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Oh man, we are screwed. Honestly, excellent start so far. Fortuna. Is that the name of some kind of stew? No, I'm joking. You know what it means. What a beautiful nighttime walk in the country. Bad? Not bad. I'm fine.
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
They've got us!
They're here. It's all over for us.
It'll be over when I say it's over. Now keep moving. Ah! Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
We're reliving the attack on Skalitz.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Jesus.
Fuck.
I'm kind of jump scared by that. Humans! Skalitz!
Let's not shit ourselves. We can do this, Henry.
Oh my god, it's Bianca.
Come on!
Still got her ring. Or did I sell it? I can't remember.
Father? Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else
Run!
from the trunk. Go to the
Easy,
castle.
Henry.
Hurry. What about you?
Are you mad?
My mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to someone.
For Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on!
Promise me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it.
This is a very clever prologue.
We'll make it together. You'll see.
Oh, it's Townburg.
Henry, focus.
Can't run away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
Kill them.
Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Oh, Dad dying at Skalitz again.
Well,
Make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further.
Man, reliving
Henry.
our nightmares.
Wake up.
the linden tree.
It's where we buried our
It's what my
parents.
father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. I swear, I won't leave you.
Henry, snap out of it. Stay with me.
Ooh.
Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
Bye.
See the light.
Oh man.
Hold on. Hold on. We.
Bozhena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help.
She's seen this before.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him.
Legend.
Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whoresons.
Oh god. Not the floor.
Think against strong!
Get the sword, Henry!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
I don't think we are. Aww. Oh, it's Mama. The human army attacking. Us doing nothing. This is when we fled to Townburg. Took an arrow to the knee.
Scouts. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who?
Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
9? Das ist nicht gut.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie.
Ugly old bat.
May all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What?
Black magic.
Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Oh damn, he's dead. He winked. You've discovered your bed. Wait, so I've taken this lady's bed? This is mine now.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
Honestly, the lip syncing and the facial details is massively improved. They look amazing. What happened to him?
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna and collapsed on the floor.
That's Hans. Are you going to help him? What about the cutthroat?
What about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. No, this was pretty bad, but I've had worse.
I've had worse. My shoulder stings a bit, but I'm alright otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I
Nice.
found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire.
Oh.
If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you.
That sounds better.
And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up.
Crazy check
Don't
lady.
overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bozhena's my name.
And I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Terrible fall. Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall, but you lost several main level skills and perk points due to your extensive injuries. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later on in the game. We are now but a peasant starting out after the prologue. Bozhena, thank you very much. You're bleeding gradually. To stop the bleeding, we can use some bandages. And if we use one bandage, we get 25% healing. So we're going to have to use 4 in total. And then we are fully bandaged up. You can see I'm still recovering on the bottom there. In fact, if I press down, so I've been demoted to level 6. And even though we bandage our torso, it's still injured. And at 60%, your strength and agility will be reduced by 25%. We're also very hungry, which decreases our stamina and makes us lose health over time. And we stink, which makes people react differently to us. Where am I on the map? Oh my god. Okay, so we actually went all the way over here from the lake camp. And we need to go back there and loot that body so we can get those dice back. We swam across the river, ran all the way through this maze of rocks, and somehow got to this old lady's house.
But with a bit of luck, you should pull through.
We can check on him.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you, and over Bozhena, too.
Are you okay, Hans? Oh, you actually
Lord God
do.
Almighty,
That's cool.
look down on a poor sinner and hear my heartfelt prayer. Protect Sir Hans, and don't let him die. Just as he didn't let me die. Preserve his life. Because he's a young gentleman. brave and just and a good Christian.
A good
And look
Christian.
down on Bozhena too, and let her save her hands, and deliver her from all evil, and grant her grace, because she herself is merciful and didn't turn us away in our hour of need.
Henry's farming
Amen.
brownie points. Amen.
Amen. Try to eat something. An empty stomach won't do you no good. There's something for you on the table, and there's a pot on the fire.
Let's go and eat the pot then. Oh, they've actually got animations now for eating. You used to just like eat and that was it.
That's really good. So, aye, true bliss is a full belly.
Oh yes, let's eat all of her food. In medieval times, that was apparently a trough that you just constantly keep adding leftovers and food to. You'd keep it on in the tavern normally, like 24/7. And it was just like an everything food mix, basically. I might just rob her. I don't have any lockpicks. A marksman's kit. So I can make arrows? Oh my god, there's just tons of arrows here. Right, let's go and check outside. Oh, look how beautiful this game is. Is that a ball? I'm gonna go punch it in the face. Oi! Growler. Little doggy, huh? Look at this. Dead bastard. I'm gonna pick up this weapon. We might need it.
Used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
What's he got? A torch and a miner's hood and gambeson. He's actually got a bunch of food and bandages. So we're going to take everything and then we're going to armor up. Ah, the hunter's belt. Equipping a pouch will open up slots that you can place potions and food into. So on your belt, you can add quick slot items like swords, shields, and you can use the pouch slots for food or potions, which is pretty useful. So let's go ahead and put on this gambeson here. It's covered in blood. There we go. I now look like a brutal murderer. Now we can wash ourselves in the trough and see how much cleaner we look.
I feel like a new man.
And you see, now we're actually clean of blood. We don't have any blood on us. But these clothes still count as being pretty damaged. We can also pick up the saving potion here and some bread. And some cheese. Why not?
Oh. Seems Bozhena isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Nice alchemy station. They've changed alchemy and improved it from the first game. Oh look, there's loads of herbs. Oh, I'm hungry again. My god, Henry, why are you always so hungry? How is Henry so starving constantly? These apples really don't nourish me at all. I have to eat consume like 20 apples. Right, that cheese should fill me up there. Let's show ourselves to Bozhena.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
She YOLO'd.
But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Isn't it dangerous?
But you said Lethean potion could be fatal. Do you really want to try it on Hans?
He's young and well-nourished. He ought to be able to handle it, as long as we get his fever down first. After all, it worked on you, and considering how he's wounded, we don't have no better option.
All right. If you think so.
I do. But first, we'll be needing them fresh herbs.
All right, I guess I'll do that. I know about herbs.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ wounds! Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen up. Sage has a purple blossom and chamomile has white petals with a yellow centre. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard.
God,
Seeing
Chief's
him
talking about
lying
that
there
corpse.
gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that.
Oh, I'm too tired.
Do you feel up to it, laddie?
No.
You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
We already lost reputation with her because we didn't have a high enough survival skill to actually know anything about herbs, so we made a fool of ourselves. I guess we'll help you out.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
We do owe her.
If you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
How often does the gravedigger come by? Is he just like waiting for her to die or something? I mean, I know she's old, but she ain't that old, right? I can eat from the pot again. I'm very full. I've got the fat perk there at the bottom, which debuffs how quick you move or something. Okay, so we've got to get rid of this body. Guys, put it in our house. I reckon that's probably fine, isn't it? Just pick it up. How do I grab it? LB.
Can't bury him without a shovel. Bozhena said there should be one near the dung heap.
I don't know where that is, so I guess we'll just have to hide it in our house or something. I'll put it in her bed because my bed's the one downstairs. Or should we, you could probably just put it in her storage cupboard and just store it there? I reckon no one's going to check up here if I just put it down. There isn't enough room. Bozhena's bed is a very busy area, I guess. There we go. Perfect. Oh, sure that won't annoy her. Alright, as long as she doesn't come upstairs, that should be fine. I'll let her know that's done.
Bring that chamomile and sage. If there's anything you need, we'll talk about it later.
No worries, I'll see you later. I'll go and get the chamomile and sage. Oh look, there's the poo pile with the spade. Is that a spade? It is a spade. Just like a little dog house or something. Oh, dude, there's a two-handed axe. A work axe. Nice. This does 1 more damage compared to the hunting sword there, so we can swap between the two weapons. But the hunting sword's going to be faster. Now we can go up the hill behind our house and find this these ingredients.
Shoulder still hurts like hell.
Stop complaining, Henry. My
now
God.
It'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
That's what they say, isn't it? Man, look at that distance. Oh, is that the inn? That was mentioned by the boys. I mean, they're all dead now, but I think it could have been. Oh my God, is that a deer? Oh, if only I had a bow. I can probably sneak. I think these are nettles. Is that nettles? Oh, they've still got the bloody third person picking animation. This was, I remember like when you do, can we sneak up on it? You've discovered Bozhena's meadow. Oh, Bozhena. You have the best herbs. It just takes you ages to pick herbs.
Purple flower, sage. There we go.
I'm going to take a bunch of it because I'll probably mess up this potion. Oh, look, that's clearly chamomile. It is labeled, but
That's
I mean...
it. Chamomile.
It's exactly how she described
I've got all the
it.
herbs I need. So back to Bozhena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
They have actually improved it though, guys, because now instead of picking up one individual herb, you pick up 6 at a time. And I assume it might even increase with your alchemy skill, which would be great if it does. So if I go over here, there's like a cluster of purple flowers, sage. And I should be able to pick up all 3 of these at once. I got 2. So it's basically everything that you're standing next to. There's another 4. Oh, 4, okay. It must be random then, that's interesting. Can you just sit here? Just chilling out in the meadow? Ooh, look at that view of Trosky Castle. I can actually see the fires are on there. They're probably having the feast without us. We better go actually go back to Hans though, because he's probably going to die. But my favorite thing about Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 was just walking around the environments. And the forest in this game is just the most realistic forest compared to any other video game I've ever played. And Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 seems to have done a great job at making a realistic forest. You can hear a dog barking down there. Let me actually climb up on the mountains. What is the dog barking about?
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bozhena's?
Has anything happened? Something's happening.
Two of them fled and they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it?
And who are you, fellas?
We're from Lord von Bergow, and we're looking for those murderers.
I know Lord von Bergow's people, and I ain't never seen you before.
Lord von Bergow is reinforcing his garrison on account of them renegades that are wandering around here. We're new.
Oh, shouldn't all his people have Waffen?
Hey, you!
How did he see me?
Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you.
He spotted me from up there. Let's go down. Hello.
Lord von Bergow sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So, tell me who you are and what you know about it.
We're messengers and we were ambushed. No way, like these must be the ambushers, right? They're looking for us. You don't look like von Bergow's men.
You're from Lord von Bergow. You don't look like it.
Cordovan! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergow, then we're from fucking von Bergow. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to Cold Steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
We're messengers and we were ambushed. No, we can't tell them that, otherwise they'll know we're probably the guys they're looking for. But a bandit's going to really respond to violence? I reckon we're going to say you're looking in the wrong place and lie to them.
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bozhena. That ambush happened on the other side of the pond. So that's where you should be looking.
Oh, how
Not
do I
here.
know that?
There's no one like that here.
Is that so? Seems like you know a lot about that ambush, but you don't have to concern yourself with that. You won't be breathing a word to anyone about that business yesterday. That I can assure you.
This'll be quick.
Oh, damn. Jesus Christ be praised. Oh my god, I'm being bamboozled. Bites me. Die. God, he's strong.
Bad. Come on then.
Oh, the dog's got him. Go on, dog attack. Surprise attack. Oh. Surprise.
You've no chance against me.
Shut up.
You've no chance against me.
Oh, god damn it.
Don't
I
even
surrender.
think about it.
Enough.
You can fake surrender. Oh, that's hilarious. Come on then, look how angry he is.
Do it.
It's actually quite advantageous to get these guys in a tight spot so they can't attack us at the same time.
Die!
Get him. Oh.
You want to try me?
Damn it.
Ow, Jesus Christ. I keep pressing the wrong button to block. There we go. Boom.
Christ!
Get him. Die.
You
We've
won't
got
get
no
me.
stamina left. We'll see about that, won't we? Come on.
Fuck this.
Oh, is he running? Look at him run. Run for your life, fool.
Save yourselves!
Even the boar doesn't care.
I can't handle this.
Alright, I'm gonna let him live, see what happens. See if that makes a difference later. Bozhena, are you okay? There's another body. Oh, he's got moonshine. Nice. Oh, door and chest key. What's that? Tailor's kit. We can repair our clothes. What is a tin badge of head start? Grab all of that. We should actually probably bandage ourselves. I'm literally bleeding to death right now. My head is very damaged. Let's go ahead and heal our head. Bozhena. I'm not feeling good, Bozhena.
God in heaven, you look a sight. It's a wonder you're standing on your feet. My word, they worked you over good.
Ah, it's a mere scratch, Bozhena.
That's nothing but a scratch or two. You should see the other two fellas.
Don't play the hero. I can't see much, but I know what a battered fella looks like. Show me that. I'll try and get you into better shape. I didn't go to the trouble of healing you just so you'd up and die on me.
Bozhena is not happy with how our performance was.
Better?
Much better. Thanks a lot. And are you alright? They didn't harm you?
No. But I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her.
Oh, God.
So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
That's an old folk tale. You can actually get the Queen of Sheba sword in Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. I can't tell you. You do deserve to know the truth. I will tell Bozhena, we are a knights.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trosky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergow. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken.
Damn.
But thank you for dealing with them. Except I have another corpse in my yard.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
No.
What about Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy, but we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
I'll brew that remedy. Why don't you just do it for me?
Me? I thought you'd do that.
I will not.
Reputation
I'm telling
lost.
you, I'm as blind as a mole. And without Pavlena, everything takes me forever. It'd be done by now if you didn't keep making excuses.
I think you should do it.
Sorry. I'll do what's needed.
I have a little experience of alchemy. No, I'm not going to say that again. I lost reputation last time, looking like a fool. I don't know.
But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Let's go to the hut. Oh, don't stand on poor hands. How do I put my sword away? Holster weapon. There we go. Right. Oh my god, there is another body there, isn't it? Let's pick up this other hunting sword. I can probably sell it for a few coins later. Oh, by the way, I watched the IGN video, and if you don't hide the body, they will see the body and they'll instantly attack because they'll know that you killed the dude here and that you must be the guys they're looking for. So you get an attempt at least to persuade them otherwise if you're there. Oh, we can make a marigold decoction because there's St. John's and marigold here. We'll do that afterwards.
Have you gone mad? Get that unholy wretch out of my home and bury him somewhere, for the love of God.
Oh, wait, is she talking about the one I put in her bedroom? Right, let's loot this body. Where did you say I have to go, like, down by the reeds or something? This boar is super friendly. Like, oh, is it a pig? It's a pig, isn't it? I thought it was a boar. Down by the river, like here, I guess, should be fine. Right, I need to go back and get the spade because I forgot that. All right, let's go back and get the spade.
Ah, shit! Shoulder. This bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
Oh man, look at that. I've dug a proper grave. That's sick. All right, let's drop him in. Yay! Now we can bury him into a shallow grave in the river. After quite a bit of arduous work. Ah, perfect. There we go. Body by the river. Hello there, Bozhena.
God's wounds! Your brain must be addled. Get that unholy wretch out of my home and bury him somewhere.
I know that they added that dialogue line because they knew that someone would throw that corpse in her house and just leave it there to see if they could get around the quest. And they actually added a dialogue line specifically to address that. Most games I'd get away with my fooling around, but not in this one. Alright, let's go ahead and grab him. After quite a bit of work. Maybe we'll dig him up later, who knows. Alright, I'm back, Bozhena. Teach me your ways. I buried the corpses.
Those corpses have been taken care of. They're gone to rest by the stream.
Oh, thanks, Henry. I appreciate it. You did what you could. Me and the gravedigger will do the rest, so I ain't stuck with that corpse forever.
Alright, nice one. Reputation gain. We should probably wash it ourselves so we don't stink of death. We can start.
He's lying in pain and he needs that decoction.
I'm
How about
here.
moving your arse a bit and getting to it?
I'm sorry, Bozhena. I'm sorry.
Before nightfall.
Bozhena tutorial is hard, man, honestly. Bozhena doesn't care. Oh, this is the book. Okay. Oh my god, it's on fire.
Go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do.
Look at how beautiful this illustration is. It's stunning. If I press Y, I can look at the herbs and actually see what they look like from the game. All the different types of herbs. Stunning illustrations next to them, and there's notes on what each one is used for.
You must have read it by now, surely.
What do I do?
Right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Bozhena, I can't read. What did it say?
What's taking you so long, lad?
You'll need wine.
Got the pitchers
Okay.
there on the shelf on the left.
I need
Just
wine.
pick the right one.
It says wine. Okay, I was trying to read the bottom. Venom means wine. Oh yeah, it looks like blood. I'm making a blood sacrifice here. Alright, what do we need to do next?
What did you pour in there?
Wine.
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Okay, so move the chamomile down so it
Hear
boils.
that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling.
More fire.
It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up.
Okay, move it up. There we go.
Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready.
Open your inventory.
Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Chamomile and sage.
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
1. In you go. Yo! Oh, it looks like some kind of death ashes. There's some more in there. Looks
Before
dry
you put it on the
AF.
flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Fire. Okay, now sandglass, quick. Oh no. Keep it firing.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames.
Oh god, it's burning. Bozhena. Bozhena, help me. Okay, thank god it's over.
All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
Okay, 1 sage, and then where's the mortar and pestle? Somewhere down here. There we go. Drop it in there. Oh, it actually looks like the seeds too. And we can crush it with the pestle here. Ah, nice. Turn it into death dust.
Have
Beautiful.
you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron.
Sweet.
You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in.
Do I have a file? Where's the file? Oh, here it is on the left. Then distill it into the cauldron. Press A to pour.
Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
A poor attempt. You've brewed a potion, a chamomile brew, and we got 2 of them.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Well, I hope so.
Help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
I wonder if I can assassinate the chicken. Do they still turn into massive chicken legs when they die? Sleep and save. There we go. Oh, I'm going to sleep until daybreak. Oh my god, it's another nightmare.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotten hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
He was the same Istvan Toth we saw by the pond.
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Or is it Bozhena again, waking us up? Oh, Bozhena.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Wait, is it Teresa? The hell? Oh no. Bozhena, what
Are you
happened?
having a nightmare?
It's having a good dream.
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night.
Oh, Hans! He's alive! How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive.
Oh dear.
Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Battered. No, better than yesterday.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Istvan Toth, my father's sword. My father, a beautiful maiden. It was just a dream. It doesn't mean anything. No, it is my father's sword. Everyone who will listen, we tell about our sword.
The sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all, and swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
That's deep. Yeah, okay, thank you. I'll think about it. I don't care about old wives' tales.
Look, sorry, but that's all just guesswork and secret. I know very well what I need.
If you're really so sure about that, good for you.
I am. And I'll pray to God for the strength to exact just revenge, like I swore. And the sooner I get up, the sooner I can get to work on that.
Well now, you've really come back to life. We'll have to make use of that. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Is it my dad's sword? Did you get me my dad's sword? That would be great. Let's eat some more food. Just constantly eating. I'm going to be Fat Henry. Look at these cocks. We may have missed our chance with this bonny lass here.
Capon of Lipa, Lord of Rattay. That is, almost.
Almost.
Almost a nobleman, sir?
It's, well, a little... Look who's finally up!
Oh.
Henry! Come and join us!
I like how he just stops that conversation immediately. How do I join you? Here we go.
Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bozhena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Oh no, we've got to tell a whole story. This is how you woo the woman.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a Cuman patrol.
Cumans?
Move my face down a bit so you guys can see all the reputation I'm farming with these lasses. Mercenaries from Hungary. No, brutal cutthroats.
You haven't come across them? They're savages from the Hungarian lands. The core of Sigismund's army. Who knows what heathen gods they pray to? They hold nothing sacred. They pillage, rape, and murder. They razed my hometown of Skalitz to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
Ooh.
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armour. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favours the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
So Hans took an arrow to the buttocks. I've also noticed a cool detail. So if you look at Bozhena's eyes, she actually has like this misty fog in her iris because obviously she can't see, and the developers have actually put effort into making her look blind visually.
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
What? What were you doing while Hans was asleep, Bozhena? Goodness me. Oh, thanks for getting us here, Hans.
Yeah, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trosky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
I'm feeling quite hungry.
Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergow, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it.
Yes.
I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein.
Good.
Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
You can shoot.
You said you'd shoot arrows at the Cumans. You can use a bow.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy with it. I train up there, on the cliff, whenever I have a free moment.
Ah.
And the hares hanging in Ma's kitchen didn't just walk in by themselves. If they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trosky Castle, I'd beat all the men hands down, but that'll never happen. So I have to make do with hares and a straw mannequin.
I'm gonna go up there and see if I can steal her bow.
How come you live here and not in the village?
Oh, that's hard to explain. It's just the way things turned out. And
Ooh.
Ma and... Look, that's our affair, and we won't talk about it. Sorry.
Oh, interesting. Okay. What's going on in this dominion?
Is anything interesting happening around these parts?
Them bandits is riding roughshod over the place. It's about time Lord von Bergow rousted them out. But I reckon you know something about that, huh?
You got that right.
And there's to be a big wedding. Young Lord Semin's gonna marry the daughter of the bailiff of Troskovitz, Thrush. That's the biggest thing happening. Apart from that... A band of nomads turned up here. They got a camp somewhere down by the pond.
She also gave us the recipe for Saviour Schnapp. So if we hold down A, we can learn the recipe, and then we can look at it in our recipe book. And it requires wine, nettle, and belladonna. I've not actually seen any belladonna nearby, though. I love the visual illustration they've got there, though. That's really cool. And now we can speak to Hans and head out.
Finally! Where do you keep dallying?
My apologies, sir. I'm here now. We can get going.
Henry, don't provoke me.
I don't think Trosky Castle is going to go anywhere. So what's the rush for all of a sudden?
We have a crucial mission and things are already fucked up quite enough. I intend to return to Rattay with good news and to do it quickly. Let's go!
We're also both dressed like bandits now. Do we even have the letter still? I saw Toth by the pond.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was... Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
Are you yanking my pizzle? I saw him.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergow is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Here we go, off on an adventure. Oh, Bozhena. She always has our back. What a legend. Oh, she's giving me money, pocket money. Like 2 groschen. Thought he was going in for a kiss there. Hans had to hold me back. And off we go, on an adventure. I love how we're just both dressed as bandits. Oh, so that was the prologue. And there's a cool intro credit. Warhorse Studios production. Drop a like on the video if you're enjoying it so far. I will link the next one in the description below. What an absolute pleasure just the intro to the game has been so far. Audio director, that's great. That's really clever. Very well done. I like how they're literally showing who did what while showing off what they did. That's very clever. What a beautiful countryside. There's Trosky Castle. The village out front. It's like watching a movie, isn't it? Oh, who's this? Look at that. Sick castle, man. That looks amazing. Here we are.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man at medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
That was a heck of an intro. But things have really only just got started and they're about to get a lot more crazy. Next episode, we'll finish off this part of the main story, then we'll be doing several side quests in the open world. And if you want to watch the entire playthrough early before it even comes out to anyone else, just sign up to be a member of the YouTube channel and then you'll be able to watch it already. I will see you guys in the next video.